Welcome to Pull the Pin Already, a place where average veterans come to share their opinions about the world we live in. We can't guarantee you're gonna like our opinions.
But I promise you, we can give them to you anyway.
I'm Jim.
And I'm Nate, and let's pull the pin already.
Oh, dude, I
What the
think
hell happened there?
I had like a hiccup or something coming, and I tried to suppress it, and it didn't work. Sorry about that. Geez, technical difficulties, right? Well, at least it wasn't gas, right? Although I should get. Do we have a fart sound?
I
We
don't
don't
think
have a
so.
fart sound, do we? I should have did that.
No.
Now, anyways.
Oh,
I
is that
guess
close
that's
enough?
close. Yeah, that's close enough. Here. That was a good one. Good one. All right. Anyway, so welcome to Bulletin Ready. Welcome back, Nate.
Glad to be here.
Shout out to Johnny, Christine, our most loyal supporters. We love you guys still. Sorry we can't comment on everything you post. We appreciate you though. We're going to talk about some headlines again, right? Because that's our favorite thing to do. And we're going to talk about them from our perspective as veterans. And why is our perspective the most important?
Because we're average veterans. We've been around the world and we know everything.
Yeah. So just sit back in your chair. Just, come with an open mind and we'll fill you in on everything you need to know. And we'll tell you when to be mad and when not to be mad. We'll tell you if you're a moron or not. I mean, we'll do all that for you. So you don't have to worry about it. Just go about your day and do your thing. All right. So are you ready, Nate? Or is there anything you got to talk about? No?
There it is.
Oh, headlines. Boom. Here we go. Trump appeals $355 million ruling in absurd New York civil fraud case.
Who wouldn't appeal the ruling? I mean, I want to how many rulings, not just say this one, but rulings in general, how many of them don't get appealed? You know what I mean?
Well,
Probably a lot of them get appealed, I'm sure. Because why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you try again, you know?
Right. I mean, I guess sometimes you need a reason for appeal. You can't just say, "Oh, I didn't like your decision." So you need a way to appeal it. Like you need to say, "Hey, this was unfair." I guess you can always say the judge was biased, your counsel was biased, something like that. But even then, it might be a stretch in some cases. I don't know, but I agree with you. That's why the court system's so bogged down.
Yeah.
Right. But let me explain something to you that was I read about this. This is not just what you think it is. So you think, most people think, oh, he just got ruled against 355 million, and that's it. He'll just appeal it. Well, unfortunately, and this is why. What's her face? What's her face? The stupid lady in New York that's doing this case.
There you go, calling names.
Brown. Well, she ran on it to get elected. The DA, whatever New York's, whatever her name is, but she's posting on her social media. Now, listen to me. A government official is posting on her social media, and I'm giving no passes because Trump posts a lot of dumb crap on his too. But she's trying to go after Trump like he's the worst thing in the world, and she's posting the dollar amount plus interest every day. Like every time that the bill goes up. And this is what I was going to explain is you understand, in order for him to appeal, he has to get a bond for that amount of money. He can't just say, oh, I appeal this, and it sits on the side. They won the case. So he has to obtain a bond for the value of the case, which means he has to put up the assets for $355 million, which we know most rich people just don't have $355 million laying in their whatchamacallit, their closet somewhere. Did you hear anything I said? Because it looked like your internet went out.
Of course I did.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
you got to set bond, and you got to pay for the bond, and
yeah. So he's got to put up the assets to pay for that bond. Right. So of course, rich people don't have 355 million laying around, or whatever percentage it would be, to pay for that.
10% of.
Right. Well, even if it was 10%, he may have 35 million.
Yeah, I mean he's not. I mean he didn't get sentenced to.
But you understand what I'm saying is he has to, like, even in jail they can hold you in jail till your appeal. He is held accountable to this money until his appeal. So that's the thing, and that's what she's talking about, taking his property in New York, seizing his property if he doesn't put up the money.
Well, things like this, I know Delaware had a case that they did something stupid, and I guess Elon Musk had a headquarters here in Delaware, right, because tax breaks, and he's like, I'm out. So how much money did Delaware just lose for a stupid ruling like this? And I think someone in New no, it was California. Who's that dude out in California that
The
went to
Shark
Florida?
Tank guy? Oh,
No,
you
the
talking
guy.
about like Joe Rogan or
No. The Amazon
Newsom?
guy, Bezos.
Oh, Bezos.
Yeah,
Okay,
he
yeah.
rolled out of California because of some ruling like this and went to Florida. So
Yeah, I'm naming all the rich people I could think of, so that's fine.
I'm glad you didn't throw my name in there.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you're not that rich yet. When you get there,
When I get
this
into
show's gonna
politics,
take
when
off.
I
I
get into
bet you.
politics, I'm going to make it.
Yeah, this show will take off. I promise. Um, yeah, but I mean, see, that's the sad part. Is like, first of all, this is an absurd case, right? Let's look at the case itself. You have no victim. Like, how? Where's the money going? Why would the money go to New York? New York is not a victim. In order to have fraud, you need a victim. And just like the Shark Tank guy, one of the biggest investors or something in American history, I don't know what the guy is. I'm just playing him up, but apparently he's very important. Um, he even said everybody does this.
Oh
Even
yeah, yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
your house is not the value that the town taxes you on.
Mr. Wonderful, I think said it.
Yeah, right. But so when you go to sell your house, if you list your house higher than what your tax assessment is, you're committing this same fraud.
Well, I think. I mean, they ruled his place is only worth 18 million, so he should look Florida court ruling. It's only worth 18 million. That's all the taxes that you're paying on it.
Right,
Like,
exactly.
how
Yeah.
hard is it to show? Look, these are taxes I paid last year on my property,
Right, right.
according to Florida.
Well, it's funny. I just saw too, and it was like a 1980s advertisement for Mar-a-Lago when it went on sale. I think before he bought it or something, and it was on sale for 20 million
In 1980.
in 1980. Yeah, and now it's filled with gold everything. You know, it's just
Thought you went down 2 million.
right, right, right. So, well, but that's my point. It's like I don't know. I guess my problem is how is this even possible to happen? Like this is clear to me. I mean, obviously, again, we just talked about last episode that everybody sees things differently, but to me, this is clear corruption. You know what I mean? And if our court system, who holds the court system accountable? The appeals court? Is that how it works?
It
Or the
beats me.
president? The president, I guess, could pardon it. No, would it work like that? Not in civil court. But this isn't civil court, is it?
Oh, good question.
Is this a civil case? No, because fraud wouldn't fraud be a,
I
I
think
don't
this
know,
was a
dude.
civil case.
Was it civil?
I think. I don't know. I don't pay
Because civil
attention to
can get
scraps.
crazy, dude.
I really don't care.
Yeah, I don't either. I just know that this is stupid. It's why the truckers are going to do it. It's why every business in New York needs to get the hell out. It's
Well,
just that simple.
here's more Trump stuff for you.
It's just simple. Biden admin planted operative Jeff DeSantis in Fannie Willis' office to target Trump, source says.
Is that DeSantis from Florida's brother?
Mm-mm, mm-mm. No, but that would be funny, right?
I don't know what this whole Fannie Willis thing is about. I know she's trying to charge Trump with something or something rather. And now she's been banging her
Lawyer who she hired to go after Trump. Yeah, this is the one
or
with
bodyguard or
Georgia.
something. Yeah, whatever.
This is the
Yeah.
when he had those other alternative electors that were ready to go to Congress because they thought that the election was stolen, which it was. But he thought that was going to happen, so he had other electors set. Now I don't know if Trump did that or who did that, but the point is they're going after Trump for it. It's another stupid case. It just goes to show you, like I said in the last episode, Trump is the most powerful man. No president in the history of this country. Well, I don't want to say that because some have been assassinated. No president has been attacked on so many levels by so many different organizations.
Except for JFK.
Right. Well, but think about
Abraham
that, though.
Lincoln.
But think about that, though. JFK, why, what was that all about? Because he also was going to uncover some dirt. He also was going to expose the corruption of the powers that be in this country. And everyone who gets too close to that gets, Clintoned. It's just,
I don't think it was called Clinton back then.
no, it wasn't back then. But you know what I mean? And it's so interesting. And I don't know if I told you this, too. This is nothing, no surprise. Like the Biden admin putting these in. It's coming out, and I tried to allude it to the last episode, but there was a plan for Hillary Clinton to be president when Trump won. The plan was Hillary was going to be president, but the part we don't know about is that Hillary Clinton took a $20 million bribe that was set up. and they had dirt on her. So the plan was to have Hillary Clinton president, and they knew they could blackmail her and remove her anytime they wanted to.
And then put who in?
Michelle Obama. Listen to me. I know there's probably some lovers
Man,
out there, some
you.
Obama worshipers, but I'm gonna tell you,
I'm looking for that
Obama.
tin hat you got on because you did.
Well,
This sounds like one hell of a conspiracy right now.
well, it's
Where do you
all
see this
coming out, dude.
evidence at? Where do you see this evidence
It's
at?
all coming out. It's all. I'm telling you. I can't report on it because I can't put it together smoothly like the story that
Yeah.
that was. But you will start to see, and it's all connected, dude. This whole Ukraine thing, it's all connected. It's all connected. These
Well, like I
people
said
at the top,
at the beginning of the
they,
show, we know everything. So here we go.
I'm telling you, it's how they launder information. They launder information. If you want to come up with a concoction to frame somebody, you tell three different outlets, not news outlets, three different avenues. Maybe you tell a group of friends here, the media here, this here, and then all of a sudden, all three of them go to the FBI. The FBI is going to believe them now, even though it's all a lie. You understand what I'm saying? That's the mob justice. That's they start saying, oh, we better investigate Trump because all these three agencies or all these three different tunnels, or they call them
Mm.
funnels, I think, are giving us the same information. But they're all lies, come from the same source. You see what I'm saying? And that's how you launder information. Because if you walked around and told everybody, hey, Jim stole the moon, that's why it's daylight all the time, you know what I mean? Nobody would believe you. But if you told this guy and then this guy told somebody and then you told this guy and they told somebody, now all of a sudden it's believable. It's probably how all these, conspiracies take wing.
I believe you can steal the moon.
You think so? I think they did on
Yeah.
Despicable Me or something.
Moving on.
Black Lives Matter co-founder says Chiefs Super Bowl victory was white supremacist plot.
Yeah, because there's not one black player on the Chiefs.
I mean, their quarterback didn't just win MVP, right? Whoa, let's make it look good by making this black quarterback with MVP. Like, come on, people. Like, this is what the boy cry wolf stuff. It's getting so stupid now. Nobody's going to believe it when it really
I
happens.
didn't know that that group still existed.
Right.
I
Well,
mean, it will probably, if someone else gets elected president, it'll probably exist again.
yeah, but and it's scary too, dude, because it is the boy who cried wolf. Like, this is destabilization, right? Because we no longer can trust our government. We can't trust the three-letter agencies. We can't even trust people now because of all the crying wolf they do. Like, if you're really that bad, like, you're millionaires. The co-founder of Black Lives Matter is a millionaire. Why in the heck would you need, I mean, to even bother crying white supremacy? What are you doing?
I know. Like, what does it get to?
I don't know. I mean, what's the end game there? So the Super Bowl is a white supremacist thing, and what? We take back football and we eradicate all the non-white people from football. What are you talking about? Like, I mean, I don't like. Move on. I mean, this is stupid stuff. I don't even know why this is a headline. I don't even know why I put it. Well, I guess
Because you
maybe I
selected
put
it. That's why it's a headline.
Anyways, Russia's bid for an orbiting nuclear weapon highlights a new space race.
Well, we've never been in space, right, Jim?
Oh, we have. We've been to space.
Oh,
It's easy
I
to go to
mean,
space. All you got to do is
yeah.
get a
I'm sorry,
rocket booster fast enough to get out past the atmosphere.
You said the moon. That's right.
Yeah, it's the moon. And I said we never landed on the moon. No, I didn't even
Oh.
say that, actually. I didn't even say that. That's not what I was saying. With my moon thing is, I don't think we landed on the moon when we did. I think we theatrically put that there to beat Russia to the moon so that we looked like we were the superpower. And it worked. And then Russia went to the moon, and then we went to the moon. That's what I think. But you couldn't film the second one, right? Why would you film the second one?
Russia should have took a picture of our flag to prove we were first.
How are you going to find the flag, dude? It's a freaking moon. It's a big planet.
They know where you landed.
No, they do. They can
Yeah,
pinpoint your spot on the moon. They could barely land. You could barely land a drone in the same place.
It was right next to that crater.
Oh, that's right. It was that one
you
crater.
saw it.
Right. I got it. Yeah, I remember, right. So all they had to do is determine the time of day, the rotation, all that mathematical calculation. They could have landed
These are
exactly.
all scientists. These are all smart people.
Right. Which is somehow puzzling how they lost the technology and we couldn't get back to the moon. Isn't that weird? Because all those scientists must have been killed because they tell if they saw the green screen. Oh, I saw a green screen. Yeah, I mean, it's just like I said, dude, the conspiracy, whatever, believe what you want to believe. In the end, I believe it's practical. And the problem is we just can't trust people anymore. There's a motive to lie. There was a motive. Anyways, though, but this nuclear weapon stuff is scary, especially out in space. Do you not agree?
Uh, yeah, but how the hell do you shoot it and how do you know where it's going? If it's in space, it's just going to float.
Well, just like your satellites, who can no, they got hypersonic technology on it. They can take it from space and then pinpoint a GPS location,
Yeah.
and then shoot it down, and then boom, that quick. That's what
That's
the
the,
plan was. They were talking about with the EMP over
what,
Kansas.
are they bidding for it? Like, is there a contract out for this or what?
You know what it is? It's just a leak, right? It's just a leak, and it's a leak to let people know, so we all start spending a whole bunch of money on this stuff. If they have it, they have it. Because if they have it, they probably wouldn't say anything about it. You know what I mean? Would you, if you had this technology, unless you were trying to power move? You know what I mean? But you're more likely to
Nothing,
bluff about it than you are to.
nothing's yeah, nothing's secret or anything anymore. Everybody's gonna be first to report on something. So
Well, now, yeah, nowadays, yeah, it's pretty sad, pathetic, but
yeah,
so yeah, so I'm a little terrified of it because I know it's potential, but in the end, I mean, I feel like it's just a ploy. It's a ploy for it's a power pull. So, or it's a power pull to get us to be afraid of Russia again because Russia's going to interfere in our election because they're the biggest enemies we have, and you know what I mean. So,
Russia is having a hard time beating a military that's third world, and they want to send nuclear stuff to space.
well,
Okay, I believe it.
yeah, I
Let
mean
me let me
that's
put
the
on my
point of this.
conspiracy theory hat.
But that's the point of this is it's just not practical that so much of this is going on, but they have to have you believe Russia's the enemy. They have to have you believe that. And I'm not saying Russia's not our enemy, but I do think during the Trump era, Putin realized he could work with Trump and not be these big adversaries. But US wouldn't let that happen. It would never let that happen. And
Gotta
that's what
have
I'm
an
telling
enemy.
you. You'll see the Ukraine stuff. It's all in Ukraine. Ukraine has been the piggy bank. It's been the terrorist thing. Everything. Remember the spying on Trump thing, all the dossier, all that all came from Ukraine. All of that came from Ukraine. Everything you will see, Ukraine is the hub of all of this corruption. You'll see it. It's all coming out now, and that's why they're after Trump right now because that's why they're after him. But anyways, this sounds like a conspiracy show, but you don't have to believe me. Just wait for it. All right, that's all I have
Now,
time. We what?
couple shows down the road, we're gonna have headlines that prove you were right.
Yeah, no, you're gonna. Well, it's already coming out. You'll see. But the
I'm
problem is,
waiting.
people are
Maybe
just
next episode. Maybe next episode.
yeah, people are just denying all this stuff because they don't want to believe it's true. But anyways, you know what? I know it is true. We're done with this one. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for your like, share, subscribes. Thanks for sending us all your money so we can do this stuff for free still. Um, and thanks for you, Nate. Appreciate you.
Sure, I'm here
And
for you.
send us your tinfoil hats or whatever it is you want. We appreciate you. Till then, Godspeed.
And beam me up, Scotty. I mean, boom.
Thanks for joining us here at Pull the Pin Already. We hope you had as much fun as we did. If you like what we do, go ahead and hit that like button and share this video with a friend. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button so you don't miss out on any of our future episodes. But most importantly, leave a comment below. Let us know if you agree or disagree with our opinions. Hope to see you here next time on Pull the Pin.